Good afternoon, hello, welcome to the TriathlonDan YouTube channel and welcome to another day of triathlon training, I think, who knows. Do you remember a few days ago when I said that I went out for a walk at lunchtime, but I put enough drivel on this channel so I'm not going to bore you with it. I'm out for a lunchtime walk and you're here. What a loser. What losers you are, who knows. Anyway, so my back is not good. It's not bad, it's not good, so I'm just out for a little lunchtime stroll, taking it dead easy. Wow, if you thought my fence was bad in the garden, check that out. Anyway, yeah, just trying to get a bit more active, so I had a wander around the local area. I thought I would talk a little bit about, personally because if I'm not training then I struggle for content, but also today is April Fool's Day. Now I haven't been April Fool today, not that I know of anyway, unless Liz has played a trick on me that she'll reveal later. So I want to share a couple of April Fools that I've previously done on people, but also open it up to you guys. Let me know down below, what's the best April Fool you've ever had done to you, or that you've done to somebody else? Something on the screen. So, many years ago, I was like an assistant manager in a retail shop, like a, I don't know, yeah, assistant manager, probably a good description. So I wasn't like, you know, very senior, but on some days I was in charge of running the shop. So I had to, you know, deal with probably 15 to 20 staff, open and close, all that sort of thing. People will come to you for questions, you decide what happens, all that sort of stuff. A bit dangerous when I was like 20, 21, but I was running the shop when I was in, I don't know why I'm holding the brand back, I worked in Argos to give you a bit more of a feel on it. So I worked in an Argos store, and it was, I think it was a Sunday, or it was a day that I was the only like assistant manager on duty, and it was the 1st of April, so it was April Fool's Day. Now, TriathlonDan, aged 20 to 21, didn't really care too much for jobs, etc. Like, you know, my priorities were going out drinking, not wasting time at work. But I worked with a great bunch of people, a lot of them who had the same sort of thought mentality as me. We used to, you know, all go out together, you know, a lot of people I worked with, similar sort of age to me and so on. So, when April Fool's rolled around, I thought, well, I can probably have a little bit of fun here, / abuse my position as like a position of trust. So, I had two. I can't remember if it was the same day, or just, you know, one year, one the next, but I distinctly remember these two things. And if these people who were involved watch this video, please do let me know down below. So the first one was, now if you've ever shopped at Argos before, you'll know that, or years ago, you had like those little slips, so you'd fill the, you know, you go in the catalogue, you'd go on the little slips, write the number down as to what the product was. I might put a picture on screen now if you haven't seen it before. And then you'd then take it to the till, they'd then type the number in, that would correspond with what the product was, and you then go and get it to the collection area. Now these were like that big, and they were one-sided. They had some like terms and conditions on the back or something like that, or returns policy, something like that. But then after a while, they halved them in size and they made them double-sided. And one of my colleagues came up to me and said, you know, what's the crack with these new things that are coming? They're like half the size of the last ones. What do you want? What's up? What's up? Hey, you okay? It's all right. You okay? Hello, it's all right. All right. What are you doing? Hello, Harry Palmer. Yeah, I know you're a big fan of the channel, aren't you? Are you going to follow me up here now, are you? Yeah. Anyway, so Monty Roberts time over. So he came up to me with these slips and said, this is a really long story, it really isn't worth it. So what's the crack with these slips? And I just, you know, just without even like smiling, just said, oh, well, you know, in order to save costs, you know, times are hard, we're not making much money. We're just basically cutting them in half just to make them go a bit further. So I got to order as many. Thought come from head office, like, you know, if you don't mind, would you mind doing a few more? Like, we haven't got a huge amount. Of course, he just turned around and went, yeah, okay, Dan, yeah, no worries. And started cutting these slips off. Of course I left him for as long as I could, like, you know, I couldn't look at him with a straight face. He was cutting these slips of paper up in half, and then I can't remember, either I put him out of his misery or somebody else did. Yeah, so it was obviously he ruined a load of like these order slips that we'd already had in stock, but whatever. Anyway, that was April Fool number one. Number two was same shop, same situation. It was probably the same day, the more I think about it. And there was a particular lad we worked with, and he's brilliant. Model employee, a great lad to go out with on the town as well. Real funny guy, nice lad, very trusting. Shouldn't have been so trusting of me. So, we have loads of things for sale at Argos, one of which was children's play sand. And we used to put it in cages. So you stack it up and up in this cage, but you can move it around, it's got wheels on. I had somehow dreamt up the idea that I said to him, Dan, his name is Dan as well, would you mind? I said, I know you're the sort of guy that would do this for me. I've had an email from head office. The play sand, because we're stacking it in cages, the sand at the bottom is becoming really like compacted and it's really brittle, and it's like, basically we're getting complaints from people saying that my children's getting like sore hands and stuff for playing in it. I said, I know it sounds really silly, but this is what I've been told to do. Could you get the bags of sand out, just give them a good shake, mix them up a bit, just put a mark on them, say you've done them, and then put them back in the cage. And there must have been, like, these are like 20 kilo bags. There must have been, I don't know, 50 bags or so. And he did them all, and he came back, this is quite horrible now, I'm saying this back. He came back to me and said, oh, I've done that. You know, anything else? I was like, happy April Fool's Day. And he was obviously not very happy, but he was more like, I'm so disappointed, Dan. I remember exactly what he said. He said, I look up to you as a friend, as a colleague, as a manager, and you've just broken all that trust. And then he like walked off, and I felt a bit bad, but half an hour later or so, I realised he was just winding me up as well. But yeah, there we go. They're my 2 April Fool's jokes. Since then, I haven't really done too many. I mean, I wind Liz up every day, so I don't particularly wait for the 1st of April, but yeah, hopefully you enjoyed those, and I look forward to hearing your April Fool's stories down below. I'm going to try and do a little run later, see how the back is. My thought process is, it's like aching now, not too bad. If it's just a dull ache when I'm running, then I might as well still keep running, so we'll see how it goes. See you later. But anyway, back to the actual point of this channel, triathlon training. So I've just been out for a run. I'm still out, as you can probably tell. 20 minutes and 34 seconds, 2.38 miles, 123 beats a minute, about 8.5 minute miling. So just took it really steady. I'm walking up the hill home now rather than running, because I'm finding that my back feels okay, but when our heart rate goes up, which happens quite a lot when I'm going uphill, whether I'm walking or running, that's when it starts hurting a bit more. I think perhaps I'm just, I don't know, moving my body. I don't even know. Basically, it's an excuse just to walk home, isn't it? But no, I'm super happy that I've been able to just get a 20-minute jog in. It's better than nothing, isn't it? So if I can do a couple more of those this week, then I'll be happy for the time being. It's a lot better. It's not perfect. I'm hoping that in another couple of days of, like, I'm gonna say rest, I'm going out on the bike tomorrow, another couple of days of time, and it'll be better. Shut up. So yeah, that is it. That's it for today's training. That's it for today's video. Thank you very much for watching. If you haven't already, please do hit the subscribe and like button down below. That'd be awesome. And I'll see you tomorrow at 4 PM.